10 times, 20, 30 times as many of us paying taxes on land as it is that one developer. We have to think about it in that kind of way. We are in charge. As long as we see ourselves as subservient, we will be thought of by the people in power as subservient, and we will be treated that way.
Well, one thing for sure, you are not subservient. As a matter of fact, I thought I saw you tell, you had a press conference last week, and they sent 2 police cars down there?
Yes.
I could have sworn I saw you tell the police officers to go chase some criminals.
That's what they're paid to do. I say, you paid to chase criminals. There are no criminals down here.
Are you
Leave
suggesting City Hall sent 2 police cars downtown to your press conference run by a 79-year young lady?
Yes, they have sent 13 this time last year.
13 cars they sent.
Same corner. And I said the same thing to them. Why are you here harassing me? This is a weekend.
They sent 13 police cars. City Hall. Mayor Stephanie Rawlins Blake sent 13 police cars to Howard and Lexington. Why?
And because this is supposed to be...
Were you smoking weed? Were you selling drugs? What were you doing?
They see this. They're very transparent to me. They see this as a terror tactic.
Oh, they were trying to threaten you?
Yes, to keep you from protesting. They can't do that to me. I tell them in a minute, you work for me. Don't tell me what I cannot do. They're saying things like on a street that's closed, you can't stand in the street. I said, you have a sidewalk that's 10 feet wide. Where do you think we're going to stand? There's no traffic here. I'm standing in the street. And so you have to make sure you understand your rights and you protect your rights. And I said to the policemen, and especially the black ones, you wouldn't be in that uniform if it hadn't been for people like me. I don't want to hear it. Is that the way you would talk to your mother or your grandmother? Is that what you want your children to remember about you being a man? Not a man with a backbone. You don't come down and threaten, as if I'm a criminal or I'm involved in some kind of criminal activity or we are in a conspiracy. I won't tolerate it.
We live in a twisted world where bad behavior is seemingly rewarded.
Yes, that's true. And
the politicians that do the most dirt are the very ones asking for a promotion.
And the ones who control, like our representative in the 5th District, Ricky Rochelle Spector, who stood at a hearing involving the development of Harbor East and looked up and said to the AFSCME contingency, other blacks and a few whites, be quiet up there in the peanut gallery. If you look up the background of that expression, it is as derogatory and racially derogatory as you can get. The peanut gallery phrase comes out of New York. Ethel Waters, who talked about vaudeville, it came out of New York where the big theaters required African Americans to sit in the second gallery. And the peanut part of it is the fact that it represents smallness and insignificance, something you can throw away. It's a definite lack of respect. So she looked up and called us the peanut gallery.